Hi, everybody. I'm here today with Sallie Beth Shore, who's a Unitarian Universalist minister. And she lives in Asheville, which is also where I live. And so we wanted to do this World Inquiry interview together. And she's going to start off talking about how she found appreciative inquiry. Sallie Beth?
Yeah, great. Thanks. Hi, Sallie. Thanks. So I found appreciative inquiry thanks to a dear friend of mine. His name is Dr. Bruce Larson. He's now retired professor of economics at the University of North Carolina, Asheville. He found appreciative inquiry, I don't know, but at the time I was in ministerial formation, and he suggested that I learn more about appreciative inquiry, which I did at the time. However, I was so busy with all the requirements for the MDiv and training, I let it go. I mean, I did some reading. I read the book. I think it was an introduction to appreciative inquiry, the green one. I read the book, was very interested, but it was years before I was able to go ahead and bring an appreciative inquiry facilitator into the church I was serving. And we really got to see it operationalized. And so that's been about 2 years ago. So in retrospect, I really wish I had run with it a lot sooner, but I got to see how we were looking at creating a culture of positivity in the church that I was serving, and it was a magical thing to see it. I mean, there's real reasons that it works, but to see the transformation that it brought about. And also, if I wasn't hooked before, I was certainly hooked immediately by that. And ever since then, I've been learning as much as I can. I've trained to become a facilitator myself. I bring it into my day-to-day life. I'm still working on being the appreciative person I want to be, but it has opened up whole new worlds for me and whole new ways of being a minister as well in terms of working with people.
So I understand your feeling of that it can be magical, but in your particular work, what made it so compelling?
I think what's compelling about AI, there's a lot of things. I mean, there is this whole methodology that's very helpful and allows things to unfold and blossom. It allows for groups to be a different way with each other, and that's particularly useful in church settings where there's who are trying to accomplish something in the world, as well as be a certain way. You know, they are members of this community because there's things that they want from community: fellowship with other human beings, the chance to do community service, the chance to learn and grow together. And so if you bring in appreciative inquiry to a set of people that are already working together, not as a company, but as a community organization, and they have their stresses and their tensions and their politics, but appreciative inquiry doesn't work out of those past stresses. It instead asks them to look at, wow, why are you here? Why do you keep coming back? What has been amazing for you in this community? What do you see that's amazing in each other? And this is not the usual come from that people have. Even when they are happy in a community, part of our I'd say the modus operandi in our culture is, even when things are going well, we're like, well, they'd be going better if we got rid of this problem, or if we got rid of this problem. So let's find the problems, fix them. Let's find the problems in each other and fix it. Let's find all the problems in our church and then we'll fix them. And so appreciative inquiry sidesteps that. It doesn't reject it. It just sidesteps that by asking people, hey, what's working here? What would you like to see more of here? What has been a really positive experience that you've had? And people aren't usually asking those questions. And then I think the magic comes in. I mean, those are kind of deceptively simple questions that we ask in appreciative inquiry. But from there, things unfold. There's a ripple of, oh yeah, that's working. Oh, and then I saw that's working. And the word appreciation really gets at it. It's not just being thankful or deep understanding of things. And so by asking these questions, things start to unfold and a mind starts to happen, that mindset shift starts to happen with people that was not there before. Yeah, something
Yeah.
new is created.
Yeah. That's a great description of it. Thanks so much.